Hi, hello, and welcome to the Consularship brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Priestess Abossi. I was sent to deliberate the findings for, well, we're going to do an open reading. You know, let's put it this way, a lot of room was cleared to work on other things. And this morning when I woke up and started to process and started to move through the day, this pain came, and it's a little bit like of anger or a hurt, or I don't actually know all the particulars of it. I started to hear like a narrative, and it's around like a social situation, and the particulars or whatever. The universalities of what I'm discerning is like group talk, group opinions. Okay, well, clearly the feelings are going on because the kitty came. It's almost like gossip or like shunning or like exile or some kind of whatever. It's silliness in the group, and I'm saying silly. It's judgment. Okay, so Ten of Wands here, Devil. Okay, it can be some kind of karmic experience. It can be generational karma. It can be a generational curse, hex. Ten of Wands and the Devil here. It can also be that some kind of negative influence or toxicity has gotten out of hand. It also can be that, maybe us, okay, well, maybe we're digging a hole for ourselves, not the right kind of hole either, a karmic one that's going to be horrible. Seven of Cups, Chariot. Well, it's not really us. Seven of Cups in this position means we're dealing with another energy, entity, ideology, probably a being, probably in the shape of a human. This is projection, and this is the way out. So we might be, sailing through the darkness. I'm getting a little bit of that. Hi, cutie. Hi, baby. So in about a week or so, we're going to come out from underneath this whatever. Watch the nails, sweetheart. We're going to come out from underneath this whatever it is, some kind of karma. So let's read through this now. Seven of Cups in reverse, which it is with the devil here. Seven of Cups in reverse. It's actually pretty good. It means we're coming out of some illusion, delusion, confusion, maybe out of some kind of addiction. There can be like a mirage, gaslighting, some kind of facade, some type of glamour. Now, a delusion is a false narrative. An illusion is mirage, gaslighting, falsity, facade, confusion. Objects in the rearview mirror, they appear closer than they are. I'm hearing that. So something isn't as it seems, but I'm getting the in because I didn't want to go into the narrative that I was hearing this morning or woke up to or whatever. And it wasn't like I woke up and I pushed it aside and then I went on about my business and it came. Watch the nails, little girl. Not with me, honey. You know better too. Excuse me. I have an exotic kitty. I need to trim her nails. Everybody has a bangle, but this girl is a little bit bobcat too. So, cutie. So the I pushed it aside and went on about my business, and then it came back, like a catty little hoe or one of those little energies where somebody just enjoys being cruel or mean or whatever. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. And so here we are. um, I don't know all the particulars because it's not all about me, right? But you see the energy came right out. Devil, Ten of Wands. So that means there's a whole situation shipping with the 10. That's what it means, the whole little thing. I know if it isn't about the whole little thing, it's some variation of that. Okay. So the variation could be, it could be generational if it's not to this specific situation. Are you getting up? Are you going? You want to go, honey? Because I'm annoyed with you. Oh, no, you gotta stay put. Okay, girl. So if it's not the whole thing with this little situation or group or whatever that we're in, it could be generational. It could be some type of hex, curse, something of that line. It's not us because the energy to get out of it has come. But if it was for some reason us, it would be that we've been digging a hole for ourselves. We're buckling under the weight of our karmic causes, kind of deal. It's not that. It seems like there was some illusion or facade or a mirage, and also there's some projection. So, obviously in the rearview mirror, they appear closer than they are. Something isn't as it seems. There was a mislabel, a misjudge, a mistake, a misperceive, a mishandle, a mistreat, a misuse, and some energy here is starting to bear a karmic effect. That is what I'm getting. Now we already have a little bit of an alert with this. I didn't do the deliberation there. Hold on. Yeah, it is justice. The karma is saying, listen, ho, you go and get with this. And I'm using the HEAUX word, ho. I'm using that word, which means it's an emotional battle. It's about bringing somebody down to our it's about somebody trying to bring us down to their level, and they're fighting emotionally. This means, okay, there's some karmic terms and agreements. This is not going to go very much further, is what the universe is saying. When these two cards come out, it means that there's going to be something strict or severe about to happen. And then this is a confirmation for me. It means that God is watching you. God is watching you. What's up with all the music today? I'm hearing lots of songs and lots of languages. Like I'm hearing multiple languages. I'm also hearing multiple conversations, and I'm hearing songs. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. So we're good. We're golden. We've become a little sour or prickly or whatever. Now, this other energy here is actually on the up and up. They might be a little bit innocent, naive. They might be living a sin or sin or surrounded by swamp hoes. Um, Now, the Knight of Cups, Diavolo, the devil with the Knight of Cups, can mean that we're dealing with the Cancer rising, specifically here with this Chariot card. It also can be Mars in Cancer or Mars in the fourth or first house. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is an alert. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Okay, so we are dealing with something, and we are somewhat under a something. And I'm saying something, I could be more specific, but it's very broad here. We're dealing with a situation, and we could be under some type of karma or projection or whatever, and we're probably being mistreated, and somebody is buying into it because they don't know any better, or they're unskillful or inept. They could be better if they knew better. They need to mature a little bit. I'm just gonna get some clarity here because I'm trying to. Okay, let me pause. Okay, I had to grab some cacaria. I had to go grab some cacaria. All right, so let's just so that I have clarity because I'm getting so much. I'd rather just tune into what the actual vibration is because it's very broad. Um, we will be imposing the guidance from This Might Hurt Tarot. That's by Isabella Rotman here. And she's over at Luminal 11 for this deck. We will be deliberating any findings regarding love from the Vibe About It Tarots. Okay, Pop of Love Oracle by Vibe About It Tarot. And she's over on the Etsy. If there is any type of correlative or corresponding energy, we'll be using the Daily Oracle by Los Carabeo. It's called Vida Sibila, Ancient Deck. And for any type of pairing energy, we'll be using the Cosmic Coven Minor Arcana. And this is by Lillian Lazenby. She's over at Ripe Avocado Publishing for this deck specifically. So we have a King and Queen of Swords. Let's gain some clarity here, because normally that's a couple mired in some type of conflict, disagreement, or it's some type of, you know, technical team or, you know, deliberation, supreme power, authority. It seems like there's somebody else kind of buying into the, you know, crapola, the fugazi, the mierda, you know, somebody's buying the bull, eating the bologna about us, but this person's kind of innocent or ignorant or naive or inept, something to that effect. And we're having to, just for a moment, shoulder a little bit of something, not blame, not carry them, but we do need to give them a little extra dose of compassion until we have a moment where we could be rather strict, stern, severe, sober, some kind of talking to. No, that much I know so far for sure. Because again, even in the clarification here, I have the Nine of Wands, which is like, you know, I know you got a little fight in your left. I know you got a lot of strength left. Yeah, okay, so we got to be a little stronger because we're the King of Pentacles. There's something here for us to manifest or yield, or at the very least, we need to impose some type of practical mastery to a situation. The ship be crying, but I just can't let it show. I should be running, but I can't stop thinking, yeah. All the things I could have did, but I never did. All the things I should have said, but I never said. All the things that you wanted from me. Okay, yeah, because there's some either token of affection or being affectionate or messages of love here. It also could be that we're receiving a yeah, well, there's something going on here because that song is giving more details. You know, make it go away now. It's like make this easier, make this pain go away, you know, or give me another chance, give me a chance to fix it. Something's going on here. I have a feeling like there's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's like a group collaborating over an opinion that is not entirely actual, factual, correct. So we have watching. Remember, I was just saying, God is watching you. God is watching you, and that's also the same here. Seven of Cups and the could mean watching because we have outer turmoil, Scorpione, and the watching. Um, I'm sorry for accusing you of things you didn't even do. I'm so used to people hurting me. I assumed you were just trying to hurt me too. I should have treated you better. Manipulative, jealous, trust issues, cold, vengeful, rude, power hungry, instead of fearless, stoic, mystical, intuitive, loyal, resourceful, passionate, smart. Oh, darling, make it go. Make it go away. Give me that moment. Okay, that song is going. I know you got a little fight in your life. Okay, so that song has a lot to say, clearly. Um, it's a lot going on here. I'm kind of overstimulated. Let me gain my bearings. There's some kind of wanting, hoping, wishing, praying, yearning, conjuring up some wounding from the past, Seven of Cups. There also is some kind of maybe watching, you know, hanging around people's social networking sites. There's also some type of group or collective opinion that hasn't come out yet, but this is what brought me to the table. And immediately we started to get confirmation. So, and then we do have a pair of sevens, which means we have an alert. And I already said that before the second seven came on. I said, this feels like an alarm. So, um, you know, the fall, this could have been going on since September, November, or we are in a fall kind of season. Meaning we're running out of fruit if we didn't sow any seeds, that we're not going to reap anything. If we didn't make any investments, nothing's going to yield. And then us watching, we're in this glow up situation. We're stepping into our divine feminine. We're also gaining knowledge about the self. And so that might be why somebody is on the periphery watching here. They might be like, okay, I'm losing my chance. I lost my chance. Because we're studying, we're going to college, getting that knowledge. So we're handling up on something. We're working on the self. Something's coming through, pulling through, coming hard, coming harder. And I can see, I can feel, I can sense on the periphery, somebody's getting anxious and nervous. And the easiest way to make us yield is to, or get us to yield is to, you know, poison the water, character assassinate is what I'm getting. Character assassination. And then it's true. Somebody's weaving through community in the shadows. And I'm saying community, this could be a unit. I'm using that word very loosely, community. But somebody's weaving through the community, sowing seeds of demise, and this in the shadows. It's not in the light. And it is this person here that we're dealing with. They've got the moon card here. And I'm saying in the shadows, I'm laughing because my intuition's on point. And listen, it could also be that they're just unhealed, unawakened with the Seven of Cups there, that they're under some kind of, they're responding instinctually and not intuitively or intellectually. We have Infante Disparte, La Ruota, La Luna, Rey de Copa, the Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, Three of Cups. There is some kind of Stregeria Banaderia here because I'm sensing, I'm getting other languages too, and it's all the kind of root working, you know, Bruhaha, Bruharia, Rukuku, all the kind of, Aja Iami, the retaliatory practices. Five of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess, but I wanted to call that a two. And then we have the Two of Wands with the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So this is an alarm. We got an alarm sounding here. Okay, so Two of Wands, High Priestess, and the Page, those are all the number two. Because the Page actually is grade 11, and 1 plus 1 equals 2. So we have a pair of pages. We have a 777. Yeah, all the things that you wanted from me, all the things that you needed from me. Okay, I won't start belting out, but I'm getting it. I'm feeling it too. I just want us to break into show tunes kind of deal. Um, yeah, give me that moment. Give me this one little kiss. Give me that moment back. That's look literally what I'm hearing. Give me that moment. Yeah, it's totally coming through. I know you got a lot of fight in your laugh. I know you got a little strange laugh. I should be crying, but I just can't let it show. I should be running, but I can't stop thinking. All the things I could have said, but I never said. All the things I could have did, but I never did. All the things that you wanted from me. All the things that you needed from me. Yeah, I mean, I know you got a little fight in your love. I know you got a lot of strength love. I had to let it out. I couldn't keep it in. Okay, I had to. I'm not feeling giddy. I just have that. I'm so glad I just went to work instead of trying to, pray this away in the tub. Because I woke up feeling kind of stink. And this wasn't all mine. Like, whatever situation in my life this mirrors, I had already decided, F you. I'm not XYZ LMP, and I'm not this kind of hoe either. I don't do this. You're dismissed. And then I was good. But then it came back, and I was like, okay. It seems like everybody in the collective, all the priestesses and the healers and the light workers watching, um, are under some kind of us versus them, where people are offended when we won't dip down into their toxic level and engage with them, where they are expecting, they want these things, they pray for these things come in, but they're not at the level where they can receive or even recognize these things. What are these things? You know, for instance, you're praying for a divine masculine, and a divine masculine comes along, and you think he doesn't like you because he's not doing all the little toxic things that any other man would do. And the toxic things are exciting. But when a divine man comes through who's not distorted, but actually divine, he's not a distorted masculine, but a divine masculine, and he's doing enlightened things and he has his own thing going on, then we're bored because we're not getting all of those stimuli from what the toxic one would do. It's that kind of energy where like they're dealing with a real one. And since we're not stooping to their level, since we're not playing their game, in their unawakened, unhealed mind, they think that there's something wrong with us instead of realizing that we're just not coming out to play the way that they have imposed upon us. We're not going to do the shitty things, excuse my language, we're not going to do the crummy things, the crappy things that they're wanting us to do because we're not pieces of crap. Does that make sense? We're not, you know, unhealed, unawakened. Everybody is really, but we're not. We've done more healing and awakening, if that makes any sense. So we're leaving this devil energy going toward this Ten of Wands. That's not much of an improvement at all, if at all. The devil here is saying like there is some kind of either delay in information or something sinister, maybe not evil and wicked, but something here is kind of, you know, like it's ruminating, oscillating, vacillating in hate, marinating in venom kind of energy. And hi, cutie, you want to say hi to the audience? Everyone, this is Priestess Chandi if you haven't met her. Okay, honey. Baba's working. You want to sit down for me, please? Okay, princess, sit down. Thank you, sweetheart. So this devil is talking about, listen, there's some kind of energy weaving through community with sowing seeds of demise. I hate to say Seven of Pentacles with the devil card here. That's planting bad seed. That's a bad seed among others too. If we have a lot of Mercury energy here, we have Three of Cups is Mercury. We don't have a lot of Mercury energy, but I still say it. That's what I'm getting. A bad seed among others. Somebody here is hiding in plain sight as a rukukurakaka. They're a witch, a bruja, a rega, an aja, a iami, something of that nature. Okay, now I'm hearing Japanese, so I'm just going to put that out there and move on. We're moving towards this. Okay, so whatever this energy is, this buckling under the weight of our own karmic causes, or hey, kiddo, okay, sweetheart, I need you to behave. I'm trying to work, queen. It does bring out goodness. And remember what I was saying earlier in this reading is almost like this person, we have to hold the door open for a moment, give them a chance to recognize. There's this opportunity to confront what's alive in the depths of their soul, but they've attached to this, they're in this rigid space. And I don't like it when we have the devil and the moon card. I don't like it because the card that's connecting the devil to the moon, it's not a direct nine. It's not one over, two up, or two over, one up. It's a little bit further than that. But the card that connects these two is the Queen of Swords. Excuse me. The card that connects these two is the King of Swords, which is even worse. because that means that somebody's being cruel here. And this sowing seeds of demise, it's not a person, it's an energy. It's the Leviathan. Something about this relationship is actually rather divinely blessed, but it's almost like there's some energy here trying to make it go sour, like a miscarriage of justice, like a failed start, a missed connection. So as we're going towards this Ten of Wands, what it brings with it is the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and that all together is saying, because this Ten of Wands is clarified by those two cards. It's saying like something's moving, it's moving slowly, and when it moves, whatever part it does evolve into, each little evolving, each little motion, each little facet of change is bringing opportunity with it. However, it needs to be processed. This is work. And the workers, the onus of the workers on this other side that we're dealing with, they've got to not mature. They've got to look into themselves, walk away from all of the stimuli that they're being offered, because everything they're being offered is designed to get them away from this connection. But for whatever reason, they're still here. Be probably, okay, don't be alarmed, sweetheart. Probably because they're connected in some way that they haven't acknowledged and that other people are not giving them credit for. And this could be coming through a person, but I know this spirit very well. Mother effer. Here you are again. Pinche. Cabron. Like, I know this fool. He comes every lifetime like a party crasher. Hey, mother effer. Go find you something to do. That's that's what this is. Because this is like a party crasher to some kind of divine, experience. And he's trying to, it's like a thief in the night, a thief, a thief. Ay, fanculo. Yeah, disperato per gelosia. Jealousy, desperate, despair. Hi, baby. Aw. Yeah, what they're trying to do, literally, vow breaker, oath breaker, covenant breaker, you can go home, homie. Yeah, so this energy that we're up against, they are in some kind of way, shape, form, or another maturing, but it's painful and it's slow. All that is required is a little thought, a little reflection. What is this? I'm Henry the Eighth. I am Henry the Eighth. I am. I am. With the little next door, he is laying dead on the floor. Oh. It's a generational thing too. Oh. Oh. Because it sneaks into this innocent place, but it's not about the innocence. It's about the unawakened, unknowing. It's like it sneaks into the vulnerable one, but it follows along the same bloodline and it comes generationally. So there's something here. There's something here trying to do more of that oath breaking, covenant breaking. With la facita prigione. It's like they don't want the person to know that they're about to lose their soul, or about to lose their spot, or about to lose their blessing. And they'll be informed of it after it's done. I need a moment to play from that. Okay, because that was, yeah. What is this 777 about? Because that is an alarm. There should be an expansion of wisdom here. Re de Bastioni, something's coming down the line. It's Three of Wands, by the way. Something's coming down the line that's hopefully this person gets a rukukurikiki, some kind of warm and fuzzy, because they're feeling connected, or they're feeling connected, they're feeling celebratory. Maybe they got a little dose of happiness, and maybe their need to get happiness from external sources has imprisoned them in some kind of way. Because what they don't realize is that a relationship is being dangled in front of them, some type of union, commitment. It doesn't have to be a relationship with us or with a person, it could be with the divine, but that is what's also on the way. And then we have a three, expansion of three, and then the three came back. Oish. Okay, Dios mío. Okay, so the expansion of three, Rey de Copa, Three of Cups means that it's cliques, it's covens, okay? It's like society, it's socialization, it's gossip, okay? And and then we have the Three of Wands, so that's like it's forces. It's like something has kind of coalesced or converged into a moment, into a space where now it's about to happen. And what they're not realizing is that they need to change their mind around a little bit, or they had to switch their mind. They probably also got bored or felt like they were being things were being withheld from them, and so they ventured out to gain without realizing that venturing out to gain broke them off from one path, and the next path that they're about to get is gonna lose. This is somebody that had interference coming around them, and the moment they began to respond to the interference, the moment they reacted was part of the plan. Because the Seven of Cups, the lesson in the Seven of Cups is you're being offered all these things. Go with your gut. The best thing to do is to leave the table. You might return to the table and you might accept an offer, but you can't trust because it's like a red blue. It's a tie down. The answer is neither. 9 times out of 10, the answer is neither. And the one time that it is to take one of the things being offered at the table, you always recircle. You don't make that decision immediately. You always come back later. With the Seven of Cups, you never decide right then and there, ever. Now, Page of Cups is here, so there's a little bit of safety with the Seven of Cups. However, you need to whittle through your emotions, you need to whittle through the experiences, you need to take a cold, hard look at something. Because something is approaching slowly. We have a pair of knights here, or so I thought we do. Um, Cavaliere de Copa, Cavaliere de Nari. Yeah, so the thing about it is there's choice and favor here. We have made it, pardon, we have made it here. There is choice and favor in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. And again, the Four of Wands keeps coming in their position, but the thing about it is we need to offer some kind of commitment or some type of leadership. So again, remember I was saying that our union doesn't mean that there's love, because we don't see the Two of Cups, the lovers, the Four of Wands. but we have the sword and we have the sword of the king and queen. So that can mean that there should have been that, but we're kind of opposed right now. And there's a respite, there's a pause here. Four of Swords, Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody needs to work it out. They need to process and they need to see what's going on because this is designed to bring them to a higher. Four of Swords is a trauma, and what that means is that in order to move forward, in order to move on, you're going to have some kind of change. Something is going to be different than how it has been before. It's not going to be the same. That's what a trauma means. It means you need to rise to a higher level, a bigger, brighter, better game in order to move on, move forward. The old you has to die a little bit in order to move forward because something came in that was so profound, so big, so monumental. It changed the paradigm. It shifted the vision. We got more. I'm just overwhelmed here. So let's look at this double page. Yeah, okay, so here okay, I need to trust my intuition more. I'm feeling overwhelmed and all over the place, but I don't actually think that's true. Yeah, perhaps, but the, I've been ignoring going directly towards what my intuition is telling me. My intuition is telling me that this is a love situation that was crowded out by the environmental stimuli, but it was never about the environmental stimuli. This was an energy that was tuned into us, but the noise got very loud and we couldn't hear ourselves. And so we were being drowned out by what spirit was telling um, us. We were being drowned out by what the environment was saying, but we were going towards spirit. And the other people were going, I mean, and the other person that we were connected to was going towards what people were saying, but they were being drowned out by spirit. Meaning, spirit was knocking at our door, other people were knocking at their door. And we were both answering different things. There is a relationship here. Finally, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which means in a commitment. We were for a long time the King of Pentacles. Now they're in the Seven of Pentacles here, so they some kind of investments being made. They're doing something. Something's going down where finally the groundwork is being laid, the investments are being made. There's a plan, there's a strategy, there's an agenda. It's just that it's going to take a moment because there's truth missing here. Five of Wands with this Ace of Swords. However, now we're at a Ten of Cups. Finally, it's in a situation where yeah, there could be a little love because I think there needs to be a sharing of feelings and a sharing of the truth or sharing of thoughts. There also needs to be another reunion. That was a very loud reading. This was a message about energetic interference. this energy manifested as a collective, as a group of people. But honestly, it was the Leviathan working through this group of people. The Leviathan is an energy, an ancient primordial energy that was around before creation or at the time of creation. So before humanity came to be what it is that we know today, there was this energy of oath breaking and covenant breaking and vow breaking designed to go against the innate goodness in the universe. Something that eventually anthropomorphized itself, became some kind of personification. This something, this said entity we know as the Leviathan, the counterpart to the behemoth. Both of these energies are basically, they're what's called a disavow. They want to forsake. And they're the arch nemesis of the innate goodness in the universe, which we know as God, but there's something behind it. It doesn't like consciousness, because this energy is very powerful, but it's also very ignorant, meaning it can get into trouble, but it lacks sufficient judgment to not only recognize that it's in trouble, but it doesn't know how to get out of trouble, if that makes any sense. So that's what I'm getting. We're dealing with this, one of those things where what wasn't said, what wasn't did, what didn't happen, it's having an effect. And I think that's the karmic lesson here, because the devil came out and the Ten of Wands came out. That's the lesson here, is go with your intuition. And if you have a moment, use that moment, because the man never steps into the same river twice. The dawn does rise, the sun does rise, but never for the same, never twice for the same man. Meaning, when that opportunity comes, pull the trigger. Because even if you step into the same river for a second time, you're not the same man, and that's not the same river. It's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure to serve. If anything I said resonated deeply with you, comment, share, like, subscribe. Vertex of Abundance is the galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. Again, my name was Serene Priestess Abossi. It was a delight and an honor and a privilege to serve you. Again, go ahead and smash that like button. If anything resonated deeply with you, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. This is a quick dedication of merit to all those still lost out there, to illusion, delusion, confusion, trapped in the seas of time, lost somewhere in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the resplendent grace of the divine in unconditional love and universal oneness. Honoponopono, we love you. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Thank you. We pray that your steps are ordered, your path illuminated, and that you find salvation and redemption in this lifetime. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole, may you be at peace. May you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. Until we meet again, until we read again, namaste, dandava, and ashe, sayonara, das vidanya. Shway, shway. And Chandi says bye. Bye, everyone. Take good care.